In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to remain strong in your dreams and your goals when it feels like you're unsupported by the people around you. So I have been through this in many different times in my life, but I can mostly draw it back to times when I was making significant moves for myself, such as starting a YouTube channel, or deciding to quit my corporate job and move to Italy, or deciding to move to Bali during a global pandemic. There were key points in my life where I was very sure about what my dream or my goal was, where I experienced a lot of resistance, such as doubts or fears, or even people making fun of me when I started a YouTube channel, which was naturally very uncomfortable. But as always, when situations are uncomfortable, it's an incredible opportunity for us to grow. So when you get clear on what you truly desire, those goals, those dreams, those desires that are on your heart, and you continue to say yes to them and follow that pathway, even if you can't fully see it yet, if you've got a vision for your future, if you've got those goals and those dreams locked in, it is so incredibly important to continue to say yes to yourself, to continue to encourage yourself and reinforce that you can do it, you are capable. One belief that I absolutely love and I live my life by is that the dreams and the desires that I have on my heart wouldn't be there and I wouldn't feel them so strongly if I was not meant to walk them out in my life, if I was not capable of having those dreams be made manifest. And from walking them out in the past, like I mentioned, these examples of starting a YouTube channel or moving to different countries at different times, there were moments in time where I felt like I didn't know the how. I didn't know how that was going to be possible. I didn't know how it would work out. I didn't know what it would look like on the other side. But by continuing to say yes and just put one foot in front of the other, that yes to myself integrated resiliency and strength and just fed and fueled my own ambition. And what I will say is that it gets easier over time, but you've got to continue to say yes to yourself. You've got to continue to feed yourself the stories, the language that I am capable, I am worthy of having this dream be made manifest. It wouldn't be here if it wasn't meant for me. I can make it happen. So positive self-talk is huge for this. But what happens when you're at the beginning of this journey where you're beginning to become clear about a big life vision or big goal, and it feels like the things that other people might say or that they are saying are seeming to stick to you or hit differently, as in you begin to sway or doubt yourself? When this occurs, I like to take on this practice that I call Greensleeves. So I want you to imagine an orchard. And when these young trees are sprouting out of the ground, often what farmers will do is they will put green sleeves around these sprouts of trees. And that's to keep away any bugs, any animals from digging up these trees as they're sprouting new roots into the ground and they're learning to stand on their own and not be swayed by the wind even. I like to imagine my dreams and my goals and the belief system surrounding them as little trees. So when I've got a new goal that's planted, let's say, I'll put a green sleeve around it. I will protect it. I will protect my decision until I feel rooted enough in myself and in my choice that I'm confident that if I start to speak about it and people start to offer their ideas or their projections on what I've decided for myself, until I feel like I won't be swayed out of my yes to myself, then I don't share. So I keep my green sleeves on, I keep my beliefs protected until they're strong enough and rooted in myself that I can take them off and I can go out there and practice speaking about my dreams and my goals, knowing that no matter what other people say, I can appreciate their feedback, I can appreciate their concern or what they're trying to share with me, but ultimately I know what my decision is. That's when it's the most powerful. So nurturing the belief systems and thinking about those little trees in the orchard as if they're neural pathways. We want our own belief systems within ourselves, those neural pathways, to be strong and secure, because that's how we integrate strength and security in ourselves and the decisions that we make. I believe that a very important piece of this, of integrating that strength in yourself and not swaying, does come from speaking your dreams and goals into existence, because we can write about them in our journals as we're strengthening our little seedlings. But when it comes to sharing them with the world and witnessing that, oh, something could have swayed me, but it didn't, we start to witness our own growth and our own potential in our decision-making process. And that allows us to feel ultimately innately confident in making choices for ourselves, in making significant decisions or choosing our heart's pathway. Even if we don't know the how and we can't explain that to people, if we feel confident enough just to simply share, this is what I'm doing, and yeah, I don't quite know how it's going to work out. None of us do. All of us on planet Earth are winging it. When we start to just be confident in our path, regardless of what it looks like, we feel so much fulfillment in the journey because we are learning and we are growing and we are able to witness that. So a key part of this, and I believe manifestation parts of it too, is speaking it into existence. Like I said, I would suggest, and this is what I do after I take off my Greensleeves, is to share my dreams and my goals in a space that feels safe, whether it's I'm sharing with my friends or I'm sharing with my coach or I'm sharing with my parents. I've got safe spaces that I know I can share and I won't be swayed. So what I would recommend is that as soon as you feel like you're ready to take the green sleeves off and practice building that confidence, practice building that strength in your belief systems, is to start where it feels safe first. And you will be able to then expand to the point where you might be like me, or I'm expanding to the point of speaking my dreams, like moving to Italy or moving to Bali before I actually made it to those locations on YouTube. So it's all about this progressive journey, but it starts with taking one step after another. And what I want you to remember, most importantly too, is that when you are faced with resistance from the external, even if it's people making fun of you or people projecting their fears or doubts, project is the key word there. That is not you. That is not what's true. That's not what's going to happen for you. That is just simply a product of their own belief systems based on what those people have been through in their lives. Oftentimes, when people are giving advice, it is solely based on what they've personally experienced in their lives, not, of course, what you've experienced. So they might project their own fears or their own concerns because, for example, if it comes to moving to a different country, maybe they can't even imagine making that type of move for themselves, or they have fears about traveling. Maybe they have fears about getting on the airplane, but that's not your truth. Again, that's not your story. You're the creator of your reality, and you can create whatever it is that you would like your story to be. So if you're ready to do the work around your own personal belief systems and integrating deeper levels of self-confidence, I would absolutely love to work with you. I've got one-to-one coaching programs and courses available, which are linked down below, and you can reach out to me at any time. And I hope this video helped you all. I'm wishing you a beautiful day, and may you all follow your dreams and find success and fulfillment in that. You are so worthy, you are so capable, and you are so incredibly abundant.